What say you sports fans? I'm Colonel Failure and you are watching the Electro Sports Baseball League and Bulldozer Power. In our next game we're going to be taking on Bunsen Hospital. Bulldozer Power with an 8-6 record. Of course we're trying to catch up on Cheerio Inc., which isn't going to happen. But we're trying, we're going to give it a go. Anyway, starting out for us is going to be Ominous Bob. Which is good. Because, I don't know, it probably is. Anyway, the team all looks pretty fit and healthy and ready to go. Steve Murray is still out, recovering from just general fatigue. But he'll be back. Margot Spatula is still injured, having been clocked by the ball last time she appeared for us. So Trace Attitude is in at catcher. Ominous Bob is our opening pitcher. What's his mood like? Neutral. All right, okay, fine. Okay, Ominous, let's go. Okay, well, flipping it, look at that lot. Well, the Bunsen Hospital look like they need a hospital. They got the packing three kind of semi-tired, semi-injured players there, which is that's fine by me. Anyway, Spot Bunsen is their first at bat. That's always good to see. There he is, look. They say Spock. He's actually having a reasonably good season with a 300 batting average. Okay, Bob with the opening pitch. It's popped up in the sky and Trace is under it. She's got it. Job done. Mission complete there. Bunsen out from the first pitch of the game. Marjorie Sinister next. She's a little bit unhealthy, but she has been doped up by the team doctor, and that should make her very valuable to the team. Go on, Failure. Run for it, mate. Run for it. Run for it. Run for it. No, never mind. Failure there. We're trying to get to the zonal pick-off area there, but didn't manage it. That one's good. And Bingo Hazmat with the catch. Out number 2. Here's Exponential Tyrone. What's he doing? Oh no, he will play for these guys. He's the cleaner in chief. All right, okay. Now let's start in with something variety oriented. Nice pitch. That one's gone foul. Okay, we'll take it. And Bob with the second pitch. And that one's gone to Shamrock, who throws to first. And that's the side retired. Very efficient there from Bulldozer Power. And that's going to put them in with Cindi Vapid, as ever, up to bat first. Now, last week, she swung at the very first pitch and got a home run. You know, that was a pretty sweet pitch, that one. No, she goes to the second pitch, and that's good enough to get her on base. Excellent work there, Cindi Vapid. Solid, very solid. Here's Bingo, 487 he's batting this season, with 13 home runs. Very nice indeed. I don't know if that makes him our lead home runner, but he's doing quite nicely for himself. Soaking up the balls right now. That's ball 2. Yeah, he takes evasive there to avoid being struck, and Bingo gets a walk. Lovely job there. Runners now, first and second is Bam Bam Puckeye. 554 this season, only 6 home runs, but they have counted quite strongly for us. That one's got inside, and Mitch Decker, who's pitching for him. I mean, he's already a bit rattled. That was not your finest hour there, Bam Bam, but that has advanced both our runners. So kind of a sacrificial play there, I suppose. Here's Shamrock, 600. He's batting. Flipping heck, that's good. He's not gonna do so well this time. No, they throw it home. That's an out. But we've still got a runner on third, and also a runner on first. Here's Veronica. Now I think we'll bide our time here, because there's no sense. I mean, we might end up with nothing out of this inning, but that's okay. If we end up with nothing, so be it. Oh, that was terrible. Or was it? Yes, it was. I've never seen a hit like that. I mean, obviously it's theoretically possible because it just happened. Oh well, walking away with nothing, Bulldozer Power there, but that's life. Is Roman Roquette, the shortstop, who will open up the second inning for Bunsen and his hospital. He swings wildly at that, and it doesn't help him at all. That one has gone to Cindy, and you're out. Here's Jack Rasputin, who seems to be convinced that he can get something off this, but he's being subbed because he's wounded. and they're bringing in Tyrone Luna in his place, who is not wounded. Interesting choice. Why would you put him in the starting lineup if you weren't going to, you know, let him have a go? He's going, oh, great, I get to go in bat. That's the fun bit. And go, no, mate, you've got to sit down. We'll bring someone else on instead. So he's going to be very disappointed. He's been on the phone to his agent. How's he going to get that illustrious Nike contract if he's not being given a chance to shine? Anyway, Bam Bam's got this one. Get off the pitch. Right, here's Janice Castor, who bears something of a similarity to Veronica Hammock there, but I assume that there's no actual relationship between the two. Oh, that one's gone deep. And Veronica could have picked it up if she'd just run a bit faster. Well, okay, some sloppy centre field in there from Veronica. I thought she had it, so I let her self-manage. But no, she didn't have it. So the self-management... Tintin with a hya there, but it amounts to nothing. We'll chuck that one home as well. There we go. Runners now first and third, and it's Ben Turncoat, the catcher, who's having a stinker of a season, who's up to bat. 2 outs, so if we can take him here, that would be absolutely splendid. Strike one. Oh, Turncoat, you clown, you swung at a slider there. Where's that going? Who's got it? Who wants it? Bingo's calling for it. Jobs. Good. Side retired. Score still tied as Failure is up to bat. 31 runs batted in this season. He's had a couple of kind of grand slams, but that isn't one of them. No, that's a grand out. That one, Failure. Nothing doing. As Trace Attitude comes up to give it a spin. What's she got for us? She's got... That was a slightly weird hit. Okay, no, never mind. Should not have swung at that. She's going to be out as well. Bulldozer Power not quite finding their batting rhythm so far. I don't know what sort of rhythm it is. Presumably, it is going to get you, though. Here's Tintin Hollywood. Takes the first ball there. Doesn't take that, though. He hits that one a bit. And that's going to be good enough to get him round onto second base, unless this guy's got a cannon for an arm. He doesn't. Second base. 2-base hit there for Tintin Hollywood. Very nice. That just leaves Ominous Bob for us here. He's batting 500 this season. That's impressive. That said, of course, being a pitcher, he doesn't get to do it very often. And that's why. Run out to first, and that's the end of the inning. Well, that's score still level there at the end of the second. And here's their pitcher. It's Mitch Decker, who has accomplished exactly nothing from his batting so far this season. But then these teams do like to substitute out their pitchers on a regular basis. So maybe he's not actually had that many opportunities to have a swing. Although if he's going to swing like that, then none of this surprises me. That one's gone high to centre field. Veronica's actually there this time and gets the catch. Back round to the top of the order. Here's Bunsen again. He looks alarmed. As well he should. Because we're going to do our best to dispatch him as rapidly as we did last time. Bam, bam! No, you were never going to catch that. That's going to be good enough to get him onto second base. That's no good. No, that's not what we wanted. No, not at all. Oh well. All right. Flipping, you know, we've got to get these people out here, folks. I mean, you know, by hook or by crook, got to get them out. Oh, another centre field smash to the wall, and that's going to give them their first run. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, Veronica was chucking that one an absolute ruddy mile. Right, here is Tyrone. They've got runner on second base. Tyrone, not so much from his first at bat. He is under the weather a little bit mood-wise. But then, you know, Tyrone is he's not famed for his sunny disposition. Veronica again. There we go. Out number 2, Tyrone. Sit down. Right, last ditch now, and it's Roman Roquette who will be hoping to accomplish something from his at-bat. Oi, pay attention. Come on, game's on. Strike one with the strikey point there. And... well, that's a good hit as well into a difficult-to-reach position, and that's going to lead to another run. Oh, and he's trying a cheeky three-baser. And gets it. Oh, dearie me. Well, that's 2 runs in now. Bob's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Well, that's understandable. Because he's... Oh, no! Well, okay. That's another run. Giving up 3 runs in innings. This is already starting to look problematic. And frankly, I'm not going to keep Bob in much longer. He's starting to throw this one away. No, that one's gone into the crowd. They did try a steal there. To what end? I mean, who rightly knows? Come on, Bob, get this one. Yeah, no one's got to that. That's no good at all. Bob giving up another base hit, and well, what can you say? Well, what we could say is, sit down, Bob. You've had enough. This is not your day. But actually, what we will say is he's going to stay in a little bit longer. Hopefully, he won't do any more damage to us in this inning. And then when it comes round to his at bat, we'll get rid of him then. Right, that one's popped up into the foul zone. Tintin's there, though, has it. That's the side retired, but not before the damage is done. Bunsen Hospital now leading 3-0 in the 3rd inning. Still, you know, plenty of time left to recover. Cindi up to bat. Here she comes. What are you doing? Another classic Cindi Vapid first ball swing there, and it did her no favours at all. Here's Bingo again. Got a walk first time round. What's he going to do here? He leaves that one alone. He doesn't really want to swing his bat today. He just wants to walk the entire time. There we go. Bingo does enough to get on base. Lovely job. Well done. Super work there. Very glad to have you on the team, Mr. Hansman. Here's Bam Bam. Sacrificed herself first time around, but it amounted to nothing overall. You say sacrificed herself, it makes it sound intentional. What she did is hit it really poorly. No. Late swing there, late swing. That's ball 2, strike 1. Bam Bam poised as ever. That was a nice pitch. Strike 2 now. Well, she's got a full load on that one. Oh, yeah, put that one on a rinse. Yeah, there we go. Bam Bam Puckeye, having listened to the criticism, one might say, from her first at-bat, manages to lop in 2 runs there from a nice home run, and Bulldozer Power are almost back in it again. Shamrock now, nothing from his first at-bat, but that's okay. This is his second at-bat. Well, you get a couple of them in a game, you know, so the first one is not the be-all and end-all. I mean, it's always nice when you do well off the first one. Confusing bouncer there from Shamrock, and it's good enough to get him onto first base. 1 out so far this inning, and here's Veronica.
Number 3, the center fielder.
Has she got the magic? Well, if she has, she was keeping it to herself on that pitch. No, she hasn't got the magic. This could be a double play. It isn't. It's only a single play. Could have been worse. His failure, he also sucked all of the oxygen out of the joint at his first at-bat. Hopefully he can do a little bit better this time round. Fence looks inviting. We are at home, obviously, so, you know this would be a good time for us to demonstrate some nous. Oh, that's okay, I suppose. He gets on base. I mean, you know, we like that. Failure on base there after 3 straight balls. And that's all good. His Trace attitude. Well, quite a lot of pressure on her. She's not one of our starting lineup. Never mind. Forget I spoke. That loads up the bases now. And well, it all falls to Tintin Hollywood to make the best of this. And they're bringing in a new pitcher. It's Love Bozak. Well, we all love Bozak, who is in now. And that's the tying run. Trace attitude there, knocking one in. We could have possibly made another one there, but, you know, sometimes you don't want to get greedy. Here's Ominous. And let's take him out. Right, okay, so it is, well, apparently it's Jemima who's on. No. This is a job for Zoltan. Big lad, wiggly hips. Ball 1. Zoltan. Ball 2. He's the Zoltan. Boof! Zoltan gets a load on that, and that's a 2-base hit for Zoltan. which is going to get us 2 runs in there. We're not going to get greedy and go for a third. We could have, might have made it 2. But 2 runs for Zoltan there, and that was excellent. Back round to Cindi. And another Cindi Vapid. First ball swing. Retires the side there. But that was excellent. Right, okay, who we got? Relief pitchers. Tulip is up in the rotation. She's got a long way to go, and she's not, she's fit, but she's tense. Well, okay, well, the best way to get back from being tense is to have a successful period on the mound. So we're going to give her the opportunity to have a successful period on the mound and see where that gets us. Anyway, score is currently Bulldozer Power 5, Bunsen Hospital 3. And Shamrock Bubble Jets throws to first. Out the ball. Here's Love Bozak, just recently turned up to do some pitching. And let's see if we can't get rid of her. The slender frame of Bozak Wassacall. Well, she gets on base, largely because my fielders always get really confused on those kind of sort of bunt type hits there, and never find themselves in a particularly compelling... chuck that a second. Get out! Get out! No! Ah, flipping... Oh, that was the pitcher there, stealing second. Flipping X, she's confident. Okay. All right. Okay. Bingo's going for it. Bingo's going for it. Bingo has it! But they're going to still try and make the run to third. The cheeky pitcher there makes the run to third. Goodness gracious me. Here's Marjorie Sinister. And, well, she's... I mean, I don't know how sinister she is, but... she's done quite well so far. She got on base once. Bam Bam. Another fruitless dive from Bam Bam Puckeye. The pitcher makes the run to home, adding another run to the Bunsen Hospital total there. You wouldn't have thought it, really, would you? You wouldn't have put money on it. You wouldn't have gone, oh yeah, that pitcher's going to make a mess of you defensively. Go on, Bam Bam. Right, throw it anywhere. Just a bit late, but you know. Bam Bam with a rare actual snag of the diving catch. There's Roman Roquette, who had a triple last time at bat. That's not ideal. And that one's gone high, over to left field. Bingo's there, and that's the side retired. So, Bunsen Hospital there pulling back a run. They still trail by 1, and his Bingo Hazmat to do his business. Business! And there it is. Business is yelled by Bingo as he advances to first base. Very nice, jolly good, well done, excellent play. Here's Bam Bam, home run last time that brought us back into this game, of course. We'll leave that one alone. Just leave that one alone. Leave that one alone as well. Don't like it. Didn't like it. It was ugly. Boof! Well, boof it may be. Foul it also is. And yeah, okay, right. Well, Bam Bam's shown she's got some grunt behind these pitches, and that one gets out to centre field. And that's runners now first and second, no outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. There you go. That's details like you would get on the radio broadcast there. Tremendous. Shamrock Bubblejet now facing off against Love Bozak, who is starting to show signs of tension. 3 balls in a row. Let's soak this one. No, don't bother. Just walk it, man. And that's the bases loaded, which brings up Veronica Hammock, who can potentially do her career the power of good by doing well here. No, that one went foul. That was quite a slow ball, and she slapped it a little early. That one's gone foul as well. Veronica now going wild. Nope, not going wild, letting that one go sailing by her head. That one was... I mean, you'd say it was a bit high, but it was very high. Wallop! Is it enough? Has it got the legs? Will it go? A grand slam for Veronica Hammock, whose name I have yet to get wrong today. And all of a sudden, the lead for Bulldozer Power is stretched to 5, which is a higher number than it was previously. Here's Ulysses Failure. Still no outs in this inning. I don't know how long they're going to stick with this pitcher, and Failure puts out a nice one as well. He's going to burn round first and get to second. And the juice now in the favour of Bulldozer Power, who are very much... Oh, flip. I can't keep that up. It's just too much. Let's bring it back down a couple of notches. Here's Trace Attitude. 1 of 2 today. There's ball 1. That's good. Yeah. That's ball 2 there. Failure's on second. He's itching to make a run for it, but actually that could end quite poorly. No, that failure makes it round to third. Trace there, run out to first, and here's Tintin, who's having a nice day so far. Don't know if it'll continue, but it doesn't really matter. We've already done enough damage in this inning. I mean, we're already, one might say, on fire, but I wouldn't quite go that far yet. I need to see quite a lot more magic before I declare any kind of conflagration going on here. And Tintin there bats in another run as Failure trots home. And well, here we go. Tulip having a go at bat. She hasn't had a hit yet this season. That's okay. We only need her to pitch. Well, she swings for the fence. Hasn't quite got enough, I don't know. But she hasn't. Didn't quite have enough of that one. Didn't go the distance and she's out. Well, here she is again. Cindi, 1-pitch Vapid. And let's see what she fancies out of this first pitch. She fancies leaving it alone. That makes a change. What are we going to do with this one? Bosh! Oh, well, she's at it again, everybody. But, oh, well, crikey. It was going over the fence, but the fielder there with a jump caught it. It's not that amazing, I suppose, but you don't see it very often. Anyway, Cindy's out again. And that's the side of the tide. Tyrone Luna now up for Bunsen Hospital to try and do something with his bat and the ball. Theoretically, he will be trying to hit it. Okay, Tulip so far a little bit wild with those first 2 pitches. Let's try and get one in the strike zone, shall we? There we go. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, okay. And another one. Oh, ball 3. Now, remember, Tulip, we do not walk people. There you go. Right, okay. It's saving the fast ball for last ball. Uh-oh. Well, we fooled them. Okay, that's flipping it. We don't walk people. That's not how we roll. And a strikeout. Yes. Okay. Well, it took her some time to get there, but she did. Is Janice Castor as 2 for 2 from her at-bat record today. That was not gone very far. Shamrock's got it. You're out. Go home. Get your towel and clear off. Is Franchise Oblique, who's the left fielder. Oh, look at this little shimmy he's got going on there. Hello, girls. The name's Franchise, isn't it though? All right, okay, here we go. Strike 1. Shimmy you might, mate, but you are well and truly suckered on that. And that. Okay, can we make it 3 wild swings for 3? Oh, I don't know if he goes for it, maybe. No, Tulip a little bit wild with that pitch. And that one's gone straight to failure. And that's the side of the top. Bulldozer Power commanding a 6-run lead now in the bottom of the 5th inning. And it is Bingo Hazmat who is coming up to do what he does. Which, based on, a couple of his performances, is just stand there until they let him move on to first base. He's not going to do that, though. He takes a swing, and that one's gone to left field, and Bingo is safe on base. Here comes Bam Bam. Well, what can you say about her that hasn't already been said several times? I don't know. We don't want to go into their personal lives not too much. That's a heck of a hit, that one, and that's going to go for 2 bases. Bam Bam there, squeezing it round. They've thrown home just to prevent that. Very nice. I don't know if squeezing it round is something that one should say, really, but there you go. No, they've had enough of Love Bozak, who is leaving the field, bringing on Ken Thruertsy, who's going to see what he can bring to the party. Franchise Oblique is also leaving the field to be replaced by Cal Crush. Okay, well, if in doubt, substitute everyone. That's out. Okay, that's not helpful. I can't even remember who that was. Whoever it was is out now. So let's not dwell on it any further. Here's Veronica. That's gone down the line. Now, let's not forget here, team, we've got 2 runners on base at the moment. What was that? 2 runners currently on base. So, hey, there we go. Veronica with another run batted in. And that opens the scoring for Bulldozer Power in the inning that we are in, which I think is the 6th. Or it could be the 5th. Which is it? It's the 5th. Still a long way to go. Here's failure. Runners, 1st and 3rd. Ball 2 there. Ken Thruertsy still trying to find his eye. Here's a tip. It's in your head. Right next to the other eye that you have. Anyway, that's another run batted in there. Marvellous. Here comes Trace. 1 of 3 so far today, but what a one it was. Managed to land us the tying run last time she was at bat, and then we went quite a long way ahead after that. So, you know, I've got a reasonable memory for how we've been playing so far today. It's ball 3. And Trace gets a walk. Good fun there, and that loads up the bases. And here's Tintin, 3 for 3 today. A double, 2 singles, couple of runs batted in. Tintin is having a stellar day. That one's got foul. Stellar day for Tintin Hollywood. Ball inside there. He's still having a stellar day. The day is stellar, and that one goes up to centre field, and that's another run batted in there. Tintin Hollywood maintaining his 100% record for the day. And that brings up Tulip. 0 for 1. You know what? Even if you get everyone out, Tulip, I don't mind. That one's gone foul. Just don't swing for the fence again. It didn't go so well last time. Ball 1. Okay. All right. Tulip there. Biding her time. And that one's got a centre field. Tulip getting her first on base this season. And that's another run batted in. It's improved her mood and got us some stats. We all like some stats. Here she is. Fan favourite Cindi Vapid. And with an uncanny bounce there, she gets on base and gets another run batted in. And the Bulldozer is now rolling, flattening the Bunsen Hospital as though it has been ordered for demolition. And it is the Bulldozer that is doing it. Bam, bam, bing, bang, bong, bing, bong. Bingity bing bang, gets himself out. Anyway, there you go. No, that was an impressive swing, but ultimately it was terrible. Here is the likeable Miss Puckeye. Oh, okay. Throw the ball straight at her, why don't you? Strike 1 now, ball 1. I thought that was a little bit wide, personally. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Bam Bam with another run batted in. The wheel keeps turning. I can't remember the next line of the song. Something about burning, I think. In which case, go see a physician. Here's Shamrock Bubble Jets. Oh, he checked it, and it was a ball. Very good. Shamrock Bubble Jet, good check. Whoa, that should have checked that one as well, Shamrock. Well, this pitcher is throwing quite a lot of wild pitches now. There's ball 3, strike 1, ball 3, Shamrock Bubble Jet. Yeah, I know. We just decided we were going to let that one go no matter what. It's down the line. Oh, it's put that into a very difficult position. And that's going to be 2 runs batted in. We're going for 3, apparently. And got them. Crumbs. Well, yeah, that was impressive. I'm impressed. Yeah. Well, that's the end of that picture. They're bringing in Cardoso Drummond to hopefully finish us off. Well, they're hoping they finish us off. We've only got a runner on second now. Everybody else got home. I think that was Veronica. But anyway, she got on base. And the Bulldozers now are, they're just making mincemeat out of this team who should consider conceding. Anyway, so Ulysses Failure currently up to bat. He's got out. It's okay. It's all right. We scored quite well there. 9 runs in that inning for Bulldozer Power. Top of the 6th. And it's Ben Turncoat, 0 for 2 so far this season, the catcher. No, 0 for 2 today. He's had rather more bats than that this season, I would imagine. Tulip there, throwing a nice strike with her first fling. Cindy's got the ball. Can she get there in time? Out number 1. Cindi Vapid diving catch. Well, not diving catch, diving stop, let's say. But she was quick on the money for the throw to first, and that did all the things there. That one's got a Shamrock, who's got it, throws to first. Get off. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Here's Spock Bunsen.
Number 15.
He got a double last time around, which was a bit disappointing. But you know, sometimes people get doubles. You know, it just happens sometimes. Not a great pitch there. And Bunsen capitalises with a line drive up to centre field. And that's okay. He gets on first. But that brings up Marjorie Sinister, who is having a very good day. Presenting the narrow frame of Marjorie Sinister. They've gone for a steal there, but didn't help him. Bingo with the catch in left field, and that's the side of the tie again. Here's Trace Attitude.
Number 44.
Bringing the attitude and hopefully her batting prowess. Yep. Brought the batting prowess on to first base. Hooray. Good. Right. Good. That's what we want to see. It's Tintin. He's having a stellar day, is Tintin Hollywood. 4 for 4. He's been a very high performer for us. Oh, don't you throw the ball at Tintin. Honestly. Strike one there. I don't think it was. What up? Well, Tintin's run continues, and that's him on base again as Trace advances to second base. Here's Tulip. Thought she got on base last time. Do we want to sub her? No, I think she's still got some. I think she's still got something to give from the mound. Anyway, that one's gone foul. Hey, if the side's retired, we've got a 15-run lead. We'll be fine. Strike 2 there. Well, that's not a strike. Is it going to... It's yep, double play. Most unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. Here she is, grinning her face off in her fashion sunglasses. It's Cindi Vapid. No! Cindi, one-time Vapid, is out again. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, that's all right. We've got a nice big lead. And you know what? Cindi being completely hopeless is it's all part of the show. So bring the kids. Watch the Cindi Vapid show here at Colonial Plaza with the Bulldozer Power there. That one's gone foul. This is Tyrone, who's had an absolutely awful day. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know. I say these things, and then they all of a sudden have quite a nice hit. Except out. Veronica there, making the pick-off. Here's Roman Rocket, who got a triple last time around, the cheeky blighter. Well, let's put a stop. I don't think it was last time around. He's had a triple today at some point. The only triple I want him to have is the triple bypass. If he keeps eating all of those big hamburgers, I mean, you know, it's the kind of thing that's in his future. And Veronica there with another catch. Out number 2. Here's Tyrone Luna. Because obviously Bunsen Hospital, not satisfied with only one Tyrone on the team. Never mind. Cindi there, throws first, game over. There you go, clear off. Well, it's not game over, it's inning over. But as we enter the 7th inning stretch, where people play songs and stretch, Bulldozer Power 15 runs in the lead. Here's Bingo Hazmat. It's going to be very hard to keep you on the edge of the seat for the end of this game. But what we can hope for now is a pitcher decapitation by struck ball. Well, that wasn't it. No, Bingo's timing there all off. Oh, forces an error, but he's getting himself out for his trouble. I mean, we struck the pitcher, but it was like in the shins. It wasn't dramatic, and he got himself out for his trouble. His Bam Bam, 4 for 5 today. Swinging at that unwisely, she's out as well. And Shamrock Bubble Jets now. How about you let him just throw a couple? No, all right, just go for the first one, see if I care. All right, Shamrock got him base, so, I mean, you know, it's probably the right decision. Who is it next? It's Veronica Hammock, everybody. She's got a home run today. That's good. 5 runs batted in. That's ball number 1. That one's fair. Oh, okay. Good times. We're going to go for we've advanced to third base. Runners first and third. And Ulysses' clean him up failure is now in position to do what he's paid for, which is hit the ball, Ulysses. He has hit the ball. He's hit it quite poorly. He's out. Side's out. Didn't work. Never mind. These things occur. Janice Castor is now up to face the might and peril of Tulip Banter, who hasn't got much left in her arm. We'll see how she gets on. But if she starts giving up any kind of a run at all here, we'll sub her out. Oh, that looks pretty promising. Ball plops along there to the pitcher, who throws to first, and that's out number one. Is Cardoso Drummond, who looks like, oh, never mind, he's off. We're bringing in Lorenzo Robinson, who is apparently a hitter. He looks pretty flipping intense, though, doesn't he? I don't know what he's been up to today, but it's got him focused. He's obviously just come back from the dog track. That's strike two there, by way of another foul. And that one's gone to Bam Bam, who's going to throw that to first, and that's a very simple out number two. Tulip surviving for a little while longer. She should get to the end of the inning. Maybe. Let's not assume anything. It's Ben Turncoat, the catcher. He's popped that one up. Someone get under it. Shamrock's there. He really wants it, and has it. Out number three, side and tight. With one inning left to play. One inning left to pitch. Oh, we might leave Tulip in, see if she can round it out.
Now
I don't see why not. Anyway, it's Trace Attitude. That one was high, Trace. He didn't want to swing at that. That one's high as well, you see? See how that one was high? Yeah, we don't swing at those ones. That one, though, that's the sort of one you do swing at. Not much there for Trace Attitude. She's going to be out without too much anything. Here's Tintin. 5 for 5 in today's game. Having a stellar day. Oh, that's not flipping stellar, though, is it, Tintin? Well, he's flapped at something stupid there, and he's going to pay the price. He's out as well. That's okay. That's all right.
Now batting.
Here's Tulip. We're going to let her bat because she's in the zone so far today. And if she gets on base, that'll be just terrific for all involved. We do like to see our pitchers do well at the plate. Well, wouldn't you know it? There she goes. Yep. Tulip there. Getting on base. Very nice.
Now batting.
Needing no introduction, it's Cindi Vapid. What's it going to be, Sind? I'm not even doing it deliberately. It looked legit, and I swung at it, and that one went foul. That one was a ball though. Flipping Cindy, flipping no judgment Vapid here. Ball two, ball three. Come on, Sind, get a walk. And there she goes. Cindi Vapid there getting a walk. Very good. Here's Bingo Hazmat. 3 of 5 from his at-bats today. That one's high. Yep. Yeah, it was high. Yeah, it was. That one wasn't high though, Bingo. That was right down the gullet. Ball two. Well, Bingo's lit that one up. And it's a home run. Bingo Hazmat there. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. It hit the corner post, and I thought it bounced back in. Now, if memory serves, if it bounced off the corner post, you're allowed to catch it. I think. I could be wrong. Paging all baseball experts in the house. If it bounces off the corner post, what happens? If it was a home run, then that's fine, because that's what happened. Anyway, Bam Bam gets herself out. But we just had a home run, so I'm pretty happy. That takes the score now, 22, Bulldozer Power, 4, Bunsen Hospital. Leaving Tulip, who is starting to show some signs of fatigue just to finish out the game. That one's gone foul. Go on, Tulip, you can do it. And that one's got a Tintin, who's going to do something to first, and has. The pitcher made it to first base before the batter, and the batter was run out. Here's Bob Bunsen. He's had a double and a single, and he's batting 500 so far today. And he's clonked that one into the crowd. Now, obviously, Tulip, being tired, is going to need the support of the whole fielding unit here to make this work. That was a nice strike there. And what's this one? That one's gone to Cindy, who, for as much as you may falter at bat, she is faultless in the field. Whatever that means. 2 outs now. There's strike one. This is Marjorie Sinister, who is the last gasp for Bunsen Hospital. And she's going to get on base. I was a bit lucky. Tulip almost managed to pick that one off, but didn't. So, barely worth mentioning. Here's Exponential Tyrone, 1 of 4 today. He's gone for that. It's gone Shamrock, and that's going to do it. The side retired, the team retired, the game retired. Everyone's retired. We're all retired here, claiming our baseball pensions as Bulldozer Power with a crushing victory over the Bunsen Hospital, finishing as it did 22-4. Yeah. Well, okay, Zoltan, perhaps a remarkable performance from him. 1 at bat, and managed to get 2 runs batted in. Very nice indeed. Home runs from Bam Bam Hazmat Bingo, the Bam Bam Puckeye Bingo Hazmat. You made this mistake earlier on as well. How strange. And Veronica Hammock, of course. Big runs batted in there for Veronica with 5. Tulip Banter taking the win, and well deserved it was too. Over the season so far, of course. I mean, that's her first win of the season, but she does have 2 saves. And your stars of the show: Veronica Hammock, 4 of 6, a home run, 5 runs batted in, and 3 runs. The 3 are? Well, what's that then? Because we've got runs batted in. Well, she's got some R as well. It can't be runs and runs batted in, surely. Maybe runs would be the number of times she crossed home plate. There's a parade going on in the background. I've never seen that before. Right next to Veronica, yeah? You see, they're all walking down the street here. I'll let you watch it for a second before we progress. Oh, what's the next section? There was some dancing girls previously. What are these chaps doing? Who are they? It's a band, and they're all wearing sombreros by the looks of it. Really big ones. Anyway, Bingo Hazmat, 3 runs batted in for him, and then Bam Bam with 3 runs batted in and a home run. Okay, 6 games to simulate. Let's go. Failurwood Hills playing the Ocelots, and the Ocelots come from behind to tie it up, but Failurwood managed to take the win. The Sloths now against the Golden Eagles. Sloths absolutely murdered them. Stegonauts against Cheerio Inc. Stegonauts to a big lead, a really big lead. Cheerio Inc. with a good fight back, but the Stegonauts take it. Here's Failurwood Hills against the Ducks, and Failurwood with another win there. Here's the Bloody Jesters against the Kings. It's a close one, but the Jesters pull out in front and get the win. Bunsen Hospital now facing the 7 of 9ers. This one's neck and neck, but the Hospital take the win eventually. What does that do to the standings? Well, Cheerio Inc. now lost their 2nd game this season, dropping to 14-2. Dropping to, yeah, all right. Bulldozer Power now have 2nd place well and truly locked in as their own, 9-6. The big one, though, is the run difference for Bulldozer Power is 66. Only 4 behind Cheerio Inc., who have only dropped 2 games all season. FC Failure Grad are leading the smoothing division, also on 9-6, ahead of Duck Force on 8-7. In the Tree Gun, the Bloody Jesters are ahead of the Hong Kong Kings purely because they have played 1 fewer game. And in the Bombastic, the Nomads lead the Sloths. There by 2 games. Jolly good. And so that takes us to a position where the next game to be played is Bulldozer Power against the Nomads. Yeah, it's always a good one. The Nomads is always a good game. They are 11-4 this season, but Bulldozer Power on something of a late charge. Yes, late charge from Bulldozer Power. Anyway, I hope to see you for the next game. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Cheerio! So, yet another magnificent win for the Bulldozer Power there. No, not just a win either. I mean, that was a slam dunk haymaker of a win. That one, absolutely took them to pieces. Bunsen Hospital not knowing what hit them there. Well, I'll tell you what hit them. It was a bulldozer with a baseball bat and a driver named Bam Bam. Even though Bam Bam didn't play particularly well today, I she was fine. But no, it just presented a nice, the nice kind of nice bit of narrative. Just, I mean, what do you want from me? I've just spilled my guts out for you there in a highly entertaining baseball environment. And now what? You don't appreciate when I string a minor set? No, who needs you? No, go on. No, go. Please come back next week. Thank you. Yes, good. Thank you. Please. Thank you.